Hello, we are back after a couple of days off. I was not hiding because of the Edinburgh result. I have seen a couple of them. I was just busy. But we're back. It's only been about a day since the URC went finished, so it's not that out of place. But yeah, reviewing the round. Let's go. So the first game I'm going to talk about and we're going to cover is the Cardiff game, because that was the first game that's on the URC website that's got the scores. And yeah, so I said Stormers to win. I was wrong. Cardiff mounted a brilliant comeback and scoring a last minute try. Was it last minute? Yes. Scoring a last minute try to put themselves to win the game. Scoring in the 81st minute to win the game. Cardiff. Against at home to the Stormers. I don't think many people at all predicted that one. So well done, Cardiff. Next up is the game that I really don't want to talk about, but Edinburgh versus Benetton. I predicted Edinburgh to win. I thought Edinburgh were going to win after about the first 12 minutes or so being at the ground. You thought, here we go, we're going to finally get our first big win of the season. And then they absolutely fell apart. Second half. I mean, credit to Benetton, they played well. I'm not disappointed we lost to them. Benetton are a really good team, and they will slip up more big teams. They will. They'll beat other of the top teams. Not that Edinburgh's as big as some of the other teams in here, but Benetton are good enough. And yeah, they deserve that win. So I got that one wrong. Benetton winning 24-22. Yeah, man. Next up, we have my phone. Lions versus Zebra. Now this was, I predicted Lions to win back in South Africa, but I didn't expect by this much, as they won 61 points to 19, which is a mentally high scoreline. That's back to Zebra of old, not this new Zebra we've seen this season. That's back to them of old, with just so many stupid errors. I think Lions' first 3 tries or something came from Zebra's poor passing. It's absolutely mad. Next up, staying in South Africa as we go to Bulls versus Connacht. A game which, again, I said Bulls to win in South Africa, but again, Bulls scored more than I thought they did, winning 53 points to 20. The South African teams again showing how good they are in South Africa, which is a huge win over a tough team for the Bulls. So really, really good to see from them there. So I am 2 from 4 so far with 4 games left. Next up we have the Sharks versus Dragons, and the Sharks, their first home game, they finally get a win, absolutely decimating the Dragons 69-14. A huge statement win. They had their internationals back, and their internationals being back showed as the Sharks finally looked as dominant as we know they can be. Really good win for them. Next up, we get on to the 2 huge games as Leinster hosted Munster at the Aviva. Huge game, all Irish derby, really tight game. I predicted Leinster to squeeze it, and I was right. Leinster win 21 points to 16. So I'm doing really well in my predictions, apart from the Friday. The Saturday's going great. Next up, again, going to Scotstoun. Glasgow hosting Ulster. I said Glasgow to win, but I didn't quite expect as much as they did, winning 33 points to 20. Glasgow getting a bonus point win over Ulster, which is quite phenomenal. You know, Ulster's a tough team, and Glasgow to pull away the way they did was incredible. Glasgow's scrums and stuff were that dominant, it was mad. And last up on the Sunday, Ospreys versus Scarlets. I said Ospreys to win. It was a classic Welsh derby, tight, lots of little grudgy fights and stuff, but again, Ospreys won more than I thought they would, winning 31 points to 9. I thought it would be a bit tighter than that. But yeah, well done to Ospreys there. So some definitely needed wins, especially when you look at the South African teams who won at home. A couple of teams like Stormers really need to start getting in gear soon. And Benetton pulling off a big win. Leinster, Glasgow and Ospreys all pulling off solid wins. And my phone's going mad. So my predictions went 6 from 8 this week, so that's not bad. I'll take that. And then we'll go in. I'll quickly run through the table. So in 16th we've got Scarlets, 15th Dragons, 14th Sharks, 13th Zebra, 12th Stormers, 11th Cardiff, 10th Lions, 9th Ospreys, 8th Munster, 7th Connacht, 6th Benetton, 5 Edinburgh, 4 Ulster, 3 Bulls, 2 Leinster and 1 Glasgow. So yes, very good stuff from each team. The Scottish and Irish teams are still looking dominant, although, you know, the Bulls and Benetton are holding on with them. We'll have to wait and see what happens next week, which is the last week before we go into Europe. So it'd be good to see, and there's some really good games next week. So stay tuned for that. There will be a stream on Friday night for the Munster Glasgow. So stay around for that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, and I shall see you guys later.